Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Corey Singer. I am autistic and I'm here to talk to you about the autistic experience. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 6 things you should never say to autistic people. Now, if you want to see more content like this, make sure you go down and hit subscribe and hit the bell link for more notifications. Now, if you want to see more autistic content, you can go to my TikTok page, The Corey Singer, and you can also go to my Instagram, Corey Singer Music. I'll link those both down below. And please make sure you stay till the end of the video because I got a big announcement. So the reason I'm going over 6 things you should never say to autistic people, it's because I have heard all of these things and it is so annoying and it's very condescending when most of these questions, if not all of them, come up. And being autistic and having the experience, I could let the neurotypicals out there know what y'all should never say to us. Starting with number 1, you don't look autistic. Now, for some reason, people think autism looks like Down syndrome, and those are 2 different disabilities. Autism is more of how the brain works, and Down syndrome is when you're born with an extra chromosome. And on top of that, like, how am I supposed to look? What are you expecting? Are you expecting Dustin Hoffman from Rain Man, or Maddie Ziegler in music, or Leonardo DiCaprio on What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Not all autistic people are the same. I am autistic, but I am neurotypically passing. I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome when I was 4 years old. Now, if I were me and I met me and then I found out I was autistic, I could be a little shocked too, because if I didn't know anything about autism, you would know, like, it doesn't affect you physically. You may see me rocking back and forth sometimes, it's just me stimming, but I don't have any physical defects because of it. I could drive, I work a full-time job. We could do what regular people do. You don't need to treat us like any different. Yeah, it's just a weird thing to say to someone who's autistic. It's just like, how's autism supposed to look? And number 2, oh, you must have been vaccinated as a kid. Vaccines don't cause autism. That was a lie started by the founder of Autism Speaks. Look it up. Now, there is scientific evidence, all proven, that vaccines don't cause autism. On top of that, autism existed before vaccines. Now, what about all the autistic people who haven't been vaccinated? Now, let's say that for some crazy reason that vaccines do cause autism. Would you rather your child be autistic but healthy and happy for the rest of their lives? Or would you rather your child not be vaccinated and have to be in something like an iron lung, have to get all these very bad and dangerous diseases, and if they survive it, have it affect them for the rest of their lives? Vaccines don't cause autism. Number 3, you must be good in math and science. A big part of this comes from how the media will sometimes portray autistic people. You got shows like The Good Doctor, shows like Atypical, where they show like these people are geniuses with math and science and all that. And like Rain Man, they showed he was like a math genius and great at memorization. It doesn't work like that. We're geniuses in our own way. My best friend, he was diagnosed with Asperger's as well. When we were both growing up, same age, he was always in the master's classes, always had high honor roll. Me, I almost failed school a couple times. I've gotten honor roll 3 times in my high school career. And yeah, everybody's different. I'm a genius when it comes to my special interests, and that's the thing autistic people have in common. When we have a special interest, we know everything about that special interest. And also too, like, when they say math and science, they think the nerdy, geeky type, like savants, almost like we're not good with women. Here's the thing, autistic people, we do have game. And number 4, oh, you're autistic? So is my stepbrother's nephew's son's cousin. Oh, cool, you know somebody who's autistic. That makes you so special. And number 5, you'll outgrow it. I've heard this quite a few times. And on TikTok, there are people that message me that say that they've heard this from relatives. Autism is not a disease. Autism isn't a defect. Autism is a disability. If your child is autistic, they're going to grow up to be an autistic adult. This is not something that you can outgrow. Now, can you learn to, get by in society and achieve and strive and live on your own? Sure, absolutely. But that doesn't mean you won't be autistic. You'll always be autistic. We're always autistic. I'm never going to not be autistic. It can't be cured at all. Number 6, the thing you should never say to an autistic person is the R word. What is the R word, you may ask? It's retard. Now, people may think I'm being overly sensitive, but this word is definitely a slur, especially towards the autism community and people with disabilities in general. See, way back in the day, retardation was a medical diagnosis. So back in the day when that word was associated with a medical diagnosis, I would have been diagnosed with retardation. Now, somewhere down the line, people started using the word retard as an insult, as a way to describe something or someone they don't like, because, people with mental disabilities and disabilities in general were viewed as less than. And so that's how people started using that word as an insult and became a slur. And growing up, hearing that word a lot, and a lot of times associated towards me, was pretty hurtful. I have an uncle who is also autistic. He works at a supermarket, and he had a supervisor refer to him as the R word. And his coworkers went to management. They actually wanted to go to corporate, and management said, "No, we got this." And they ripped this kid a new one, and the kid later transferred to another store. They made sure it never happened again. So obviously, that word is a slur and should not be tolerated nor used. Just please don't say these things. These things are so annoying and they're condescending. Please don't say it. Okay guys, so I got a big announcement. So I'm a singer-songwriter and I wrote a song called Someone, and it's going to be released this Friday on March 12th on all download and streaming services. Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, everything. It's going to be on everywhere. And you could go to my website, CoreySinger.com. I'll link that down below. And you could pre-order it. And you could purchase it on the 12th too. It would really mean a lot to me if you do. This is the one song I'm probably the most proud of. And actually, the first time I wrote something in correlation with my struggles with autism, and I just kind of wrote it down on the paper. So go ahead. There's a preview to the song on my website. Please check it out. Thank you so much. Love you all. I will see you all later. Have a good one.